When I was a casual, I thought as a casual, I spoke like a casual, and I looked at boxing like a casual. But when I became a hardcore, I put away all those casual things. This is Michael Rogers, and welcome to Bodywork Boxing. What's going on? It's Michael Rogers. Welcome to Bodywork Boxing. And I watched the Jessica Camara Kali Reis fight last night. I don't agree with the judges. I don't. This is why I say we need to have a conversation about scoring on fights, and we need to actually come up with a standard. We need to come up with a standard because you can't tell me anybody watched that fight from round 1 to round 8 that Jessica Camara didn't win at least 6 rounds of that fight. Then you might be blind, in my opinion. So I believe that Kali Reis stole that fight right at the end. Right at the end, like, how most people actually saw some boxers, they'll come in and they'll try to win the final minute of a 3-minute fight, so they lose in the first 2 minutes, and they'll come in and they do whatever they need to do in the last minute, the last 30 seconds. That's kind of like what I think happened in that fight. Yes, I think that Kali Reis did start landing more, towards the end of the fight, especially after the cut. But she didn't really have the power. She didn't really have the power. I think that had something to do with going from 165 down to 140. Because I think it really does kind of, affect your power, and it affects your punch resistance. But Jessica Camara clearly outboxed Kali Reis last night, and she stole the fight right after the cut happened. And I think Jessica Camara got robbed. I think she got robbed. So I think the next fight, on the road to Undisputed, on the road to Undisputed, I think the better fight would have been what's her name? Would have been Jessica Camara and her. But we're not gonna see that. We're gonna see her and Kali Reis. All in all, I was shocked at it. Again, we need to start thinking about how we scoring and looking at these fights. I'll be interested in who you thought won that fight. Did you see that? If it was off, tell me I was off, or tell me what you think about that fight. Okay, I would like to know. Because me, I foresee the same thing happening. I foresee the same thing happening to Sean Porter if he does not knock out Bud. Which is almost like a sin to say that it's a possibility that Bud could be knocked out. Because everybody's saying that he's either going to stop Sean Porter or he's going to knock Sean Porter out. Some people even saying it's a funeral. So I'm talking about that on this video because I see the same thing happening to Sean Porter that happened to Jessica Camara if he does not knock Bud out. That's the way it's been going. That's why I say, one of the 5 myths in boxing, and one of my 5 myths in boxing series, that knockouts are overrated. No, they're not. They are the only way to guarantee that the job is done. That's why people like Tank, people like Boots, Errol Spence, Bud, they finish. And right now, but going into the fight, Errol Spence has a slightly higher knockout percentage than Bud. The people who go in there, they know, they guarantee it's no way you got a knockout. You gotta knock it out. I'm talking about percentage wise. Percentage wise, those are some of the top percentages of quality guys that have knockout rates that are pretty high, to where they pretty much guarantee their own fate. Yep. So, not just a knockdown. Sometimes a knockdown can make sure that you get the victory. It can, but it does not guarantee the victory. So I hope Jessica Camara, I hope she took it like a champ. She was a good sport about it. I hope she learned from that. And just go just a tad. She got to just go that extra step and knock her out next time. She clearly won that fight. And I saw it. I just wanted to put that out there. I'm be watching. And I want to say that in the last month, the best 3 fights were between women fighting. So it's definitely some very, very good women boxers out here. They're getting me excited. I'm starting to have my little favorites in that too. I'm about to start doing videos about them too, because it's some bad women out there that can slap that leather and they be giving out that sweet chin music. Anyway, that's all I have for you on this one. Body work.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
My word, and I do what I do. And he knows what I'm about to tell him right now. It's Mr. Keep running your mouth. That's what I do.
I just feel like I'm the champ, and at the end of the day, I'm just a fighting motherfucker. It doesn't matter. Inside, outside, I can just fight. So I just feel like if you get down to the wire, and we gotta lock it up, I'm out on top.
Hey, look, as you can see how I'm looking, I stay solid. I'm always solid. I stay fuck solid up, man. You know what I'm saying? To the fans and all that.
That job outside the ring, in the fighter, like I said before, ain't no safety on the clock, so